Greetings Owl House fans! Today I'm going to show you how I did my makeup for my King cosplay. King is my favorite Owl House character because I found him to be fun to watch, and it fascinated me how his VA also created gravity falls and used his Bill Cipher voice for him. My King cosplay is more of a gijinka / human version rather than a cosplay with a mask like King's. Let's get started! First off, I'm going to prime my face to prep for my makeup. The primer I'm using is a primer that also functions as a sunscreen to shield me from the sun during sunny days at events. Since I am not covering my entire face with face paint like my last tutorial, I am applying green primer to my face. I applied this primer to my face in order to neutralize the redder areas of my face and to give additional priming. Now onto the foundation. To apply the foundation, I am using a beauty blender which you can get anywhere. The foundation I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me 110 Porcelain. I recommend dumping the foundation onto your hand so that your hand functions as an artist palette and your beauty blender functions as a paintbrush. To set the foundation, I use white Mayron setting powder and a powder brush as I usually do. Before setting your makeup, I recommend concealing any additional imperfections on your skin you notice with your concealer of choice. Now onto the lip makeup, well, sorta. I am mainly doing this so that the redness of my lips do not stick out too much. I am using chapstick to moisten my lips up and then I use a nude pink lipstick. Here I am using black eyeshadow and a thin makeup brush to darken my eyebrows. I do this in order to make my eyebrows look good on camera, though it tends to vary based on what character I cosplay. After applying eyeshadow to my eyebrows, I then use a spoolie to blend it out. The thin makeup brush I am using actually has a spoolie at the end of the brush, but I personally recommend going on Amazon and buying a bag of disposable spoolies. Now onto the fun part, the eye makeup. Here I am using yellow eyeshadow to draw a line around my eyes the same way you use eyeliner. I do this to mimic the way King's eyes look when he winks. As you can tell in this picture, when King winks, he has a yellow line in between his eyelids. Be sure to get a decent amount of yellow eyeshadow in your makeup brush so that it can be more visible. To draw the black circles surrounding King's eyes, I am using black Snazaroo face paint and a thin makeup brush. I recommend taking your time with this step in order to make them as uniform as possible. To apply fangs to my teeth, I am using Fixodent Adhesive Cream. I got these fangs on Amazon, but personally I wouldn't recommend these as I've had issues with them falling off constantly. I personally recommend the Scarecrow fangs you can get on Amazon and the Fangs Spirit Halloween sales while in season as they work better for me. Also, fangs will come with beads that can be turned into adhesives when dissolved with hot water. I personally do not recommend using them, especially when you're planning to wear them out to events, cause it won't be easy reapplying the fangs when they fall out or when you need to eat or drink. For the collar, I made the badge out of craft foam that I painted gold, made the loop out of scrap gray felt, and used red suspender fabric for the collar part. I also added velcro so that I can put the collar on and take it off. The wig I am wearing is a black Arda Wigs Benny wig. I made king's horns out of Crayola model magic and painted them with white paint and gesso. To attach them I first drilled 2 holes on the headband and 1 hole on each horn. Then I hot glued one side of the Chicago screws in the horn holes, inserted the other sides to the headband holes, and then I screwed them together. To match King's character, I am wearing black gloves from Wheel of Colors. While these are shoulder gloves, I personally find them to be very versatile, so I reuse them for other cosplays. Last but not least, I cannot forget King's Rabbit plush Francois. I got this rabbit plush for cheap at a Goodwill store, and I added a blue button on one of the eyes to match Francois's look. And there you have it. I also made a furry tail for my cosplay because of course King has a tail. The outfit I chose for this cosplay is more of a casual look because I had a hard time figuring out what clothes to wear, plus I wanted to give him a more hanging out vibe. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial as much as I enjoyed sharing my cosplays with you. As always, take care.